Welcome to Shaun vlog, and it's day 3 in Liverpool, part 3 of our Liverpool vlog series, and we're at the Beatles Story. Today is all about Beatles and sightseeing and all the general touristy stuff around Liverpool.
This is true.
We're going here first. We're going to go to the Cavern Club. We might make it over to Strawberry Fields. We're going to try some Scouse, and then I think we're going to a little brewery container street foodie type place later on. So there's lots to see in this vlog, but first,
The Beatles Story.
let's go in.
So this is a replica of the Merseybeat office, which was founded by John Lennon's mate, and often John Lennon would write a column for it. Interesting. With all the guitars and things. I used to play the harmonica.
What's going on with that cat?
I have no idea what's going on.
I keep hearing a cat screaming. Will you find that out?
This is Frank Hesse Limited, yeah. It's a musical store. But look at the harmonicas. Do you think you could play a harmonica, Shaun?
At one point this was the most popular record shop in the area, and it featured in a ferry across the Mersey.
I'm saying, but you didn't answer my question. Do you think you could play a harmonica?
No. I used to have a harmonica.
Yeah, me too.
We're on Matthew Street,
Matthew Street.
next to the Cavern Club.
Yeah, I'm just looking at them to see, because I used to have them.
We're on Matthew Street, which is where the Cavern Club is, and Higson's local brewery. Let's head into the Cavern Club, which has steps. Just warning that for the wheelchair. Let's head in.
Their manager. The group agreed, and so Brian set
Oh.
about them for stardom. After many setbacks, Brian managed to negotiate a record contract for the boys, and at the end of 1960,
Anyone for a sandwich? Or a coffee? A tea, rather.
some Liverpool fans
So we're in the Cavern Club. It'll be the only Cavern Club I can get in today, but we're in it.
fans found that the Beatles' interpretation of early American rock and roll, together with the originality of their own material, was what they wanted to be.
The Cavern Club doesn't exist anymore. They rebuilt one, but it's not the original.
No.
So we'll go and check that out, but it's not the original.
The original closed in 1973, and then they built a new Cavern Club.
Yeah, because they were going to build a rail line, which they didn't build, and then they ended up building a shopping centre with it. So we'll check that out, but that's a bit disappointing.
So this
2
is-
replicas.
So now we've arrived in Nems. Look at the vinyl.
So records and musical instruments.
Yeah, look at them.
It was managed by the Beatles manager.
So Brian Epstein, who was the manager, basically was the 5th Beatle.
Are you stealing the records, Jeremy?
They're cool half records.
They're smooth, are they?
But what other though? Is there any interesting ones?
Caroline, you going on Abbey Road?
I am going to Abbey Road, Shaun.
Yeah. Kara and Jeremy went on the real Abbey Road.
We did.
Yeah, was it good?
It was good.
Was the real Abbey Road good?
Yeah, it was great.
Did you get run over by a taxi or anything?
No, because we had a very helpful person with us who was able to help us create that without too much
Took a
hassle.
picture
Yeah.
Well, we've got a fake one here.
Yeah, and we're coming together for the peace, love, and revolution.
Yeah. Let's head across to Abbey Road Studios.
Yeah, they're in everywhere. She loves you, yeah.
She loves you, yeah.
Don't give up your day job, love.
Okay, don't be rude.
We wrote on this wall.
We did write on that wall.
And we're in the studios. Welcome to the studio.
Can you go in the studio?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. I could have took a picture of you. You sure? You can't go round and in?
This is pretty cool.
Look, I've got a door and fans. The hysteria, Shaun, the hysteria of it. Beatlemania. If somebody wants to hold Paul's hand.
Yeah. I should stop singing, really.
Yeah, don't give up your day job.
Yeah.
Oh, a leg. They actually did Beatles Sights. Seriously? Oh wow.
If the Beatles were around today, the merch you would get.
Oh.
The merch.
It would be crazy.
Beatles did a Christmas show.
Yeah.
Beatlemania.
Oh, look at those. Little coats for the Beatles fans.
Beatlemania has arrived in the US.
It has.
And here's some Americans who adore the Beatles.
Oh.
How cute are those like little things that the kids used to have?
It's cute.
I'm sat in a seat in a plane
You're part of Beatles Mania.
approaching New York by the looks of it. I'm sitting in the JFK arrivals waiting for the Beatles. There they are! Yeah! Hello, Beatles!
This is one of my favourite Beatles albums. Love it.
You ready for a magical mystery tour?
Always. As long as it's not with Scooby-Doo.
No, but we're going in the yellow submarine.
Oh, fab. Look at the funky floors. Magical mystery tour. Oh, look at the observation point.
We're in the yellow submarine.
Oh yeah, look, and we have fishies. The yellow submarine. The yellow submarine.
A yellow submarine.
We all live in the yellow submarine. Oh, look at the Lego.
And we are now on the rooftop.
Welcome to the rooftop.
This museum story tour thing started off a bit weird because it was just deathly silent. Everyone standing around listening to the headphones. It was just weird, right? But it's getting better now that we're getting further in because they're starting to play music.
And there's a bit of narration as well.
Sets and some narration. It's at the beginning was just weird if you don't have the headset, which we don't have. Kara and Jeremy do. But now, yeah, all the music's good.
Let's have a look at some of the memorabilia. What is it? John Lennon sunglasses from the tour of Japan in 1966. Funky. I think Paul's right. Home is where the heart is. Do you agree? What are you doing in Russia then?
I don't want to be in Russia.
Do you know any facts about Paul McCartney?
His name's Paul, and his surname's McCartney.
Is this true?
And he released his first solo album, McCartney, in 1970.
A great album, yeah.
Yeah, he was married to someone called Linda.
Yes. Vegetarian?
Vegetarian lass. He's a very strict vegetarian, is
She
Paul.
was, yeah.
He is. Yeah. He's published books, films, music, all sorts.
And he did one
Talented dude.
He was a very talented dude.
Yeah.
Still is a talented dude.
Yeah.
And Paul did obviously one of the songs for Live and Let Die.
With his band called Wings, yeah.
Yeah.
Not the Beatles.
No, with Wings. Yeah. Oh, that's lit up. Suddenly just lit up. Oh, you were in bed with Paul McCartney. You've got any fun John Lennon facts?
He was a member of the British Empire.
He was.
Do
Do you know what his first song he wrote was and when it was?
No, but he won several Grammys.
His first,
With the Beatles and on his own.
His first song was Hello Little Girl in 1957.
Yeah. It's on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, it's John.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. He got shot in New York, died.
He did, unfortunately.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah. I think that's true today. I feel the older I get, the more I'm learning to handle life. The tambourine. Drumsticks. I can't believe my mum gave the drumsticks away. With our love we could save the world, George Harrison. That's true. Did you know he became religious? He found
No.
Krishna.
No, he found Ravi Shankar.
Yeah.
Large benefit concert for
Yeah.
Bangladesh.
One of my friends I used to go to school with good friends. With the same people.
He also got the first #1 single and #1 album when the Beatles broke up, and it's still the best-selling solo Beatle album.
Everybody is looking for Krishna apparently. Some don't realise that they are, but they are.
Well done.
Where?
One of them.
No, that's Roy Orbison though.
Looks
Roy
like,
Orbison.
looks like Elton John.
No, Roy Orbison.
Looks like Elton John.
That's some funky pictures. He did love New York. No, you don't fit inside there. These are really, really good images.
Want to see John Lennon's last piano?
His last piano. What kind of piano is it? The New England Piano Company, Boston, Mass.
Oh, John Lennon was short.
He's making a spectacle of himself, love.
We've finished the tour, and like all museums, you exit through the gift shop. These are pretty cool. Coffee stencils.
There they are, and it's a Beatle.
And chopping boards. Guitar chopping board.
I actually like the chopping board, it's quite cool. It's quite cool.
Caroline's picked up a coffee, but look at the chocolates that you get. How cool are they? We're in the Fab 4 cafe, and I went for a flapjack cornflake cake combo and a peach iced tea.
And look, love me do.
Love me do, do.
Have you found you an amuse?
We've made it up to the Fab 4 store, which wheelchairs can get in. You just have to go through the courtyard, up a lift, round a few corners, up a corner.
Don't take the wrong.
Big, yeah, big, it's a big store. I can't believe it.
No, you can't. You're not musical in the slightest.
Well, unless it's trumpeting, yeah. Ukulele.
Oh, look at the bag. That's a cool bag.
£45
What, for one of those?
for the ukulele.
Okay. Sweet treats. Beatles chutney.
This is more my guitar.
Yeah, that would be more your kind of guitar, that's for sure. There's some funky t-shirts, Shaun.
There is, but I like this shirt. I quite like
Yes,
this.
it's nice.
Yeah. How much is it?
No idea, how much is it?
I don't know. £40.
£40 for that? Wow. Funky bags though. Which t-shirt did you decide on? I actually just saw that and I thought you'd get it.
We've just finished the Beatles Story tour. I picked up a magnet from the shop. Colin's going to show you now. A Liverpool magnet, because we do love magnets.
We do.
We're going to have a wander around the riverside now, and then I think we're heading over to the Cavern Club and then the Georgian Quarter.
I think
More to come.
it's a bit windy.
It's a bit windy. Up to Liverpool Cathedral, the original one, not the modern one. It's a massive building, but let's head in. We're going to check out the cathedral inside and get some scouse. We've made it into the cathedral and we came through this door here behind me with the wheelchair, and the first reaction from all of us was just wow, look at how huge that is.
It's very beautiful. Very beautiful. So Liverpool Cathedral is the biggest in the UK and it was built by Sir Giles Gilbert Scott.
I mean, it's pretty big.
It is very big.
Like the ceilings are so high.
It's very big.
So high. Like if I go up slowly. How, I mean, they are magnificent ceilings. Look at that. There's a little cafe there. We're going to go in the cafe and try some scouse, I think.
Mm-hmm. That's for my mummy.
It's unusual.
St. Francis of Assisi, make me an instrument of your peace.
Very interesting. How are you doing? I know. Strange.
Can you hear
I
it?
can hear Kara, we're having a conversation. She's all the way over there.
I can't even see it. Where is she?
Does this pick up the sound? Whoa.
That's so weird.
They're all the way over there. Like, over there.
Is Jeremy saying it's really weird? It's like freaky. It's like something out of Harry Potter, like the Deathly Arch or something.
The Deathly Arch.
You heard it here first.
It's the Whispering Arch,
The
Caroline.
Whispering Arch. It's like weird.
They would.
Now I feel like it's gonna go to a Pet Shop Boys song.
That's how Scouse is introduced in Liverpool, which is what I'm going to try. The pickled cabbage is a very strong smell. It's going to go. It's basically a beef stew.
A beef barley stew.
Oh,
Is it good?
I'm less keen on the pickled cabbage, but actually the stuff underneath is really, really nice. And that's a chunky bit of like
Yeah, that bread looks
bread,
really
so it's
good.
going to be good. Very nice.
Good?
How's Jeremy liking his gammon for the first time?
Your gammon good?
The organ's still going, even though I finished the Scouse, and it was really, really good. I will have that again, even with the pickled cabbage, which was really strong. But we're heading now. Ominous?
Dun, 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 dun.
Back down to the riverside, and we've got a 2-hour bus tour of all things Beatles.
I think it's going to be really good.
This is very much a Beatles vlog.
It's the organ grinder behind.
I was gonna say, can the organ
It stopped.
organist
stopped.
play some Beatles for us, maybe?
You never know. Might take requests. The focaccia was nice, Shaun.
Let's go. It's now time for the magical mystery tour to the Cavern Club. Are you ready for your magical mystery tour?
I am.
Yeah. Jeremy,
I'm ready.
you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Roll out for the mystery.
I'm ready, steady.
It was $19.95
It was
per
19.95.
ticket,
Yep.
and that includes entry to the Cavern Club.
It does, yeah. £5 entry into the Cavern Club.
We're going to be driving up a street called Hyde Park Street, and you're going to notice left hand side of the bus that we're going to be passing row after row of streets. All the houses, they've recently been renovated. Now the locals, they call them the Welsh streets because they've all got Welsh names. Now the local authority, they wanted to demolish the houses on the left hand side, they wanted to build ones like over on the right. They said it was going to be more cost effective to demolish and rebuild than have to renovate every single one of them. However, there's been a problem. Number 9 Madron Street is the birthplace of Ringo. So for over 10 years there was an ongoing campaign to try to save the house. You know, that campaign, it put the project at a complete standstill. And it really is only in the last probably 5-6 years we discovered the houses would be saved, and as you can see they've done a pretty good job on renovating them. But if you look to the left hand side here, now this is Madron Street. Take a look out for the 5th door down on the left hand side, just by where the black Mercedes is. Now that one there is number 9, and on the 7th of July 1940 Ringo was born inside the house. Now that of course makes Ringo the oldest member of the band, 3 months older than John Lennon. There's a pink and white house. That one's number 10. That's the place where Ringo lived from when he was 4 till he was 23 years old. Now also here, if you look closely at the gold lettering above the central window of the pub, it tells us that this building appeared on the sleeve of Ringo Starr's for his solo album Sentimental Journey. Now if you've never seen the album cover before, Google it, and on the album cover itself Ringo's standing outside this left hand door. There's an elderly lady on the pavement dressed in a navy blue raincoat. It was actually his grandmother.
I've made it to Penny Lane. Very graffitied sign. And there's one on the other side as well. just saw Penny Lane.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's Penny on the Lane.
Yeah. It's I'm not even that big of a Beatles fan, right?
Yep.
But I'm enjoying this coach tour a lot so far.
It's very informative.
Lots of good facts, good music.
I also, the point I made to you before as well, is you're seeing different aspects of Liverpool as well along the way.
Yeah, we're getting to see a lot more places than we would have done if we tried to do this ourselves. It's really good. We're going to stop at Strawberry Fields and places like that as
Yeah,
well.
I think it was a good shout by Cara making the
Yes,
decision.
Cara.
Good choice.
Top of Penny Lane, it was the hub. It was the central meeting place, the place where they would have gone shopping for food with the mothers when they were very young children. It's the place where they would have hung out when they were teenagers. Now think of the lyrics, the words in the song. Behind the shelter in the middle of the roundabout, a pretty nurse sells poppies from a tray. Now the building they're referring to is just ahead of us there, slightly to the right. That building with glasswork on the top of it. Now originally it was a tram terminus, later on it became a bus terminus, and the destination of trams and buses that would terminate here was Penny Lane, so that's why the locals call the whole neighbourhood Penny Lane. And it really is where we are now that the Beatles are referring to in the song, and not so much the actual street. Also just ahead of us on the right you got St Barnabas Church, the place where Paul McCartney was a choir boy. In 1982 his brother Mike got married for the second time. Paul, the best man at the wedding here at St Barnabas Church.
And we did at Arnold Grove, which was George Harrison's house, number 12, up along here. There we go. Can you see in the net? Number 12.
St Peter's Church and its cemetery. You know, in 2009 I fronted a campaign and I got 2 gravestones restored in this cemetery. One of them was a guy called George Toogood Smith. Now he was John Lennon's uncle. He was also Aunt Mimi's husband. Now the other gravestone I got restored here at St Peter's is the gravestone of Eleanor Rigby. There is actually an Eleanor Rigby buried here at St Peter's. What does he care? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from?
We're at Strawberry Fields, and these are replica gates. The originals are in that building behind there, but yeah. The church and church hall we just saw was where Lennon and McCartney first met, and where Lennon got impressed by McCartney, but Strawberry Fields.
In 2002, Yoko Ono, she bought this house, donated it to the National Trust. So the National Trust now own 2 of the 4 Beatles houses, both John Lennon's and also Paul McCartney's.
This is one of Paul McCartney's family homes. He lived here for 8 years. Number 20. It's now owned by the National Trust, and it's £29 if you want to go in and see this one and the Lennon house.
We've made it into the Cavern Club.
Now I'm not the world's most physical guy, but when she squeezed me tight, she nearly broke my spine. Oh my Lord, la 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 la. Now I'm not fine, but I can't understand what you want like home, talk like a man. Oh my Lord, la 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 la. No, we drank champagne, then danced all night under electric candlelight. She picked me up and sat me on her knee. She said, pretty boy, won't you come home with me? Now I'm not the world's most passionate guy, but when I looked in her eyes, well, I almost fell home.
There's another room.
There's another room, is there?
The room behind us.
Yeah.
The only thing it's fair that you should know. Yeah, you should know. Can't live. See, don't ever say I always wanna be by your side. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing now. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me.
We have just finished at the Cavern Club. Really cool place. I would like to spend more time in there next time we come back.
Really liked it, yeah, definitely want to go again. The memorabilia was amazing. I just
Yeah.
think the whole feel of it, the music was brilliant as well. Yeah,
It's
really
been
enjoyed it.
It's been a brilliant day, a brilliant 3 parts of these videos, the 3 things that we've done. It's been fantastic. Today's been full of Beatles. I wasn't really a fan, I didn't really know much about the Beatles to begin with, and now I like them a little bit more. You love them anyway.
I love the Beatles, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of, the one highlight of my day was I never thought I'd get into the Cavern Club, and I got in. So I'm happy.
So we're now back at the car, we're heading back to the Airbnb, we're going to get freshened up and then head out. But that's not for a video, so keep making memories.
Catch you later.
P.S. You might see it in a bonus.